Alright guys, so Global Dokkan Twitter has dropped the official animations and details for the upcoming 8th anniversary units, and we're going to quickly go through them. I don't want to spend too long on them just because, as you can see by all these tabs, the GT duo themselves, they're a thick boy when it comes to details. So I'm going to split them up in terms of the banners. So we've got the GT duo and the Shadow Dragon units, and then in the next video we're going to do the Z duo and also the Gotenks and Piccolo. So let me know down in the comments if you're excited, and while you're there, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you are new. So starting with the GT duo, they will lead Power of Wishes or Battle of Fate with the 170 lead, and then give the additional HP attack and defense plus 30% for characters who also belong to Final Trump Card or Shadow Dragon. Just to name a few units off the top of my head, you're looking at the 5-year anniversary Easy Ace, which will of course come in part 3. The Z duo also goes on their lead. The same with GT duo will go on the Z duo's lead. You have God Goku. Just to name a few top tier units, they have a very nice 200% lead category. They'll get attack and defense plus 200%, then an additional attack and defense plus 50% when HP is 50% or more, and then get an additional key plus 1 per key sphere obtained, and an additional defense plus 100% as the first attacker on the turn. And then if you have them in slot 2, they'll get an additional key plus 2 per key sphere obtained, and an additional attack plus 100% as the second or third attacker on a turn. So for the first few turns, you probably want to have them in slot 2. Utilize that damage a bit more, get them a bit extra key to help the stack in, you know, to consistently launch 18 key supers, considering they are an LR and you want to be doing that. And then this is the rest of the reason why you'd want to then have them in slot 2, then potentially move them into slot 1. You can launch an additional attack that has a 70% chance of becoming a super attack when key is 18 or more, which, being in slot 2 and getting the key plus 2 rather than 1, of course, is going to help you do that a lot more consistently. They'll also launch an additional super attack guaranteed when a key is 24 or more, and then they'll get key plus 1 and damage reduction by 10% up to 50% with each super attack performed. So once you perform 5 super attacks, you could even move them into slot 1 and see how they do there. They should probably be just fine. And don't forget, as I said, they're going to be stacking the entire time as well when they super attack. But performing 5 super attacks, considering in their passive they have the potential of launching 3 if you do get their key up to 24, is going to help you do that very, very easily. Then we have the standby, which can be activated when HP is 50% or less, or starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle if the character sees an attack 4 or more times in battle, which, considering how many times you're attacked in all forms of difficult content, whether that be Red Zone, Cell Max, and then eventually for us during the anniversary, the Shadow Dragon event, being hit 4 times is going to take you no time at all in terms of being able to trigger their standby. Their link set is Same Warrior Race, Same Lineage, Experienced Fighters, GT, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Very good link set. Don't forget as well, in a few months' time, or maybe a little bit longer than a few months' time, at the end of November, potentially early December, is when Global will have our Tanabata celebration, and you will get the GOKU SSJ4 Goku, who work really well with these two as well. Just need to remember that. They also go on Power of Wishes, Battle of Fate, Final Trump Card, Shadow Dragon, Pure Saiyans, Join Forces, All Out Struggle, GT Heroes, Bond of Parent Child, Connected Hope, and Powerful Comeback. On 12 key, they will stack attack, and they'll raise defense by 30% for 1 turn, cause close damage to the enemy. On 18 key, they'll greatly raise attack when stacking, which is why all that key they get from their passive is going to help you consistently launch their 18 key a lot more than not. And of course, you're going to stack them up even quicker if you are getting your key up to 18 and then potentially 24 to potentially launch 2 to 3 super attacks in 1 turn. And they'll also greatly raise defense by 50% for 1 turn and cause Megcloss damage to the enemy. Then we have the side banner Shadow Dragons, the Ice Shenron and Nova Shenron, which unfortunately they are not that good whatsoever. But still, they're coming during the anniversary. We'll go through their details. They will lead GT bosses as a sub-lead. On their passive, they will change AGL and Strength Key Spheres to Tech Key Spheres and attack and defense plus 134% at the start of the turn. They'll then get an additional defense plus 134% when attacking with 3 or more Key Spheres obtained, and then get an additional attack plus 134% when attacking with 4 or more key spheres obtained. They'll also launch an additional super attack with 7 or more tech key spheres obtained, and attacks become effective against all types when the target enemy is stunned. So yeah, not a whole lot going for them. It's just pretty much, it's nice they're their own orb changer. I mean, they only change 2 types, and if you do get enough orbs, they just get extra attack and defense, and that's literally it. They don't do anything else special. No damage reduction, no guard, no dodge. Nothing. This is why they're not that good. Their link set is Gentleman, Brutal Beatdown, Cold Judgment, Shocking Speed, GT, Shadow Dragons, Fierce Battle, and they only go on 3 categories, which is GT Bosses, Shadow Dragons, and Join Forces. And then their super attack effect, they'll raise attack and defense by 30% for 1 turn, cause supreme damage with a 70% chance of stunning the enemy. Okay, we got the GT Duo's animations. As you can see, 2 minutes 34 seconds. I told you, there's some thick boys. They got a lot going on, but let's watch these. Let's see how the English dub goes. To be fair, I haven't actually seen these animations too much. I've seen them here and there, like I know what they do, but I haven't actually like watched them and gone out my way myself to sit down and watch these. But I always love how Dokkan really do capture the GT art style. I mean, they do it well with all of the sagas, but I really love the GT art style in Dokkan. It looks so good. Oh, the Dragon Fist, man, it's so good. We've got a standby.
Please, everyone, lend me your energy. I can't die. Not yet. Darn it. Please.
I just realized we've got some OST action going on. So for months and months and months, no other Dokkan Fest gets an OST on Twitter, but for the anniversary, Global Dokkan's pulling out all the subs. The anniversary units get their OSTs. I respect it.
Not yet. Darn it. Please, Kakarot. I need your power.
Sounds good so far.
You guys.
I like this one so far. It sounds good. My boy Shine. Oh, I like that. I like the little background effect. The pan.
You haven't won yet. I can't die just yet. Not until I'm done with you. Citizens of the universe, give me all your energy.
Okay, this sounds good. I like this. English dub ain't letting me down right now.
Everyone, this is it.
I mean, of course, the animations look great. But at least the English voice lines are holding up. Oh, I forgot about the KO screen. This one is so good. Okay, they did well. They did well. They did really well. Of course, the animations slap. They look really good. The Spirit Bomb looks amazing. But the English voice lines on the GT Duo, they're solid. They're solid. Okay, this has both side banner units, but of course we're just going to watch the first portion, which is the Shadow Dragons. Again, not that they're very good, but you know, why not have their animations in the video? I mean, yeah, standard stuff. But let me know down in the comments if you're hyped and which banner you're going to be summoning on or which one you're going to be summoning on first. I'm going to go react to the Z Duo animations and details now. And I'll see you in the next video, guys, shortly. And